to give Purdy a little bit of extra time.
I think it's going to be the same thing we've always been seeing, like some blocking, some passing. Yeah, just don't block with backup tight ends anymore on all pro guys. Okay, it's cool for the regular season. Like I get it, like it's cool against the regular season because you're not facing all pro caliber defensive ends like 90% of the time. But when it's the NFC Championship game, like this is where like it almost reminds me of baseball. And baseball, like we're setting the lineups through the system, and it's going to carry us to 90 to 95 wins, something like that. But once the playoffs comes, you have to throw it away and actually make your own in-hand adjustments. Like, so Shannon's like, oh, they've been running it all season. Yeah, so he pretty much all he did was just run his template. Like, he didn't think, like, I have to make some adjustments and see. Like, you thought what worked in the regular season is just going to be, like, this is where the minor tweaks happen. You got to play the matchups. All right? Matchups make, styles makes fights. And the same thing it does in, like, fighting, it does for these games where you have to make those adjustments. But you didn't want to, and now we're here.
Well, it's going to be really interesting to see what adjustments end up coming up for this next game. I'm really excited. I feel like this is the most excited I've been about one of the 49ers matchups since probably the Dallas game.
Yeah.
So you, once again, do you want to repeat your score prediction you were telling me about? And you said you thought
I think it'll be 27-24. I think it'll be 27-24, actually.
See, I was thinking like in the 30s. I was thinking like
could be in the 30s.
I was thinking like 27-31 Eagles.
If it's a close game,
if it's a high scoring game, the Eagles win. If it's a lower scoring game, the 49ers win. Because I think it's going to come down to, can this 49ers defense contain the Eagles somewhat? Obviously, I think they're going to get theirs, but how much do they get?
It's really just the real key, like how are you going to mitigate that defensive line? That's it. And I don't think they're going to do such a tremendous job. If you're scoring 30-plus points for the 49ers, you're pretty much saying we did a tremendous job neutralizing them. We didn't just slow them down. We pretty much neutralized them. And I don't think you're going to neutralize them at all. I think you're going to slow them down. But that's why I think like 27 comes in key because 3 touchdowns, right? And then you get like, and maybe a couple of those touchdowns come off turnovers from favorable field position. The defense just came off the field. So that's where I think like the defense plays a key first. I think they're the ones that are going to have to help the offense here. You know, as much as the, Eagles defense isn't like as elite anymore as it was last year, but still, I don't know. For all I know, it could be like the Niners 34, Eagles 24, which I kind of wouldn't be shocked about that either. Ultimately, I see the Niners winning.
I love that. I'm excited about your optimism. I hope I can see it both ways. I think you're right. As the week has gone on, I've felt more optimistic. Like going into the year when I did my like score predictions, just looking at the schedule, I assumed this would be a loss.
It's because of the way they're winning, like not the way they're winning, but the way they're winning, the same way that person made that 0.7-4. It's like, yeah, we still can't, but it's like it's sustainable, but it's not. It's not against when you're placing a team like the 49ers. So that's why I'm saying like defense, you have to capitalize on those, and offense, when you get that chance, score the points. You have to, because going from 1 to 100 might be a little tough, especially like I can see this game going various directions. But again, I think
it's so interesting.
Copy the blueprint from the Chiefs, because the Chiefs aren't an amazing running team, but somehow they trump all over them for like 150, 180 yards, I think, or something like that. Yeah. So imagine you got McCaffrey, Debo, and Mitchell and everything else. Like, it should be a run game.
Do you think that Jordan Mason gets one game?
Nope.
Not even one. Nope. Not even one.
I don't think we see him ever again this year, to be honest, running the football. I don't.
He's just shunned.
There's only 5 more games, right?
That's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna close this out, but I'm so excited for this game. I said that my score is you always make me change my score. I had 31-27.
You're such a cat. Eagles. Last week you were right on 31-13, and you wanted to switch it to me.
It's just
and
hard,
then you want to freaking like be like, go attack Jose, guys. I was right. He was wrong. I was like, no. You wanted to switch.
It's just hard because you're right. Like the game could go so many different ways. Like, and I really do. I really don't think that the 49ers. This is just funny. Poor guy.
He probably did. So good job, Grant. That's way to be offensive quality control. You're trying to help the guy, and then ultimately you ruined him. What a guy.
It's just interesting because if I don't think that the Eagles have faced a defense like the 49ers. And I think if the 49ers can play up to their standard, then I think they're the best team in the league. I think when the 49ers are at their best, they're the best team in the league. We just haven't seen them play that way for all 4 quarters. And against the Eagles, you need to play until the very last second, even if that last second is in overtime. So it's just going to be the biggest challenge that I feel like we've seen them play so far. But I'm really excited for it. I hope it's a really good game. I wanted a game like this in the NFC Championship game, so I think it'll be a good preview. And I think we'll really find out more about Brock Purdy in this offense after too. I think we'll be able to have some takeaways for it.
Can't wait.
How they do against the Eagles is going to help me decide how I think they're going to do against like the Ravens and other teams like that. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited. Everyone's putting their score predictions down below. Please make sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to have a call-in show later on this week because normally I do a show on Wednesday or Thursday with Marco, but he's getting married. So everyone should go say congratulations to Marco, and then everyone should like and subscribe and make sure to call in to my channel this week. And then I'm sure we'll do something with Rohan later on, and we'll be back
You
with
didn't put your
Jose.
Your score, and then end it.
Okay, hold on. I think that okay, so I said 31. I said 31-27.
All right, 31-27. That's it. Don't change it.
No, I want to give two. 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 Hold on. I want to give two. And then I want to do
this freaking girl.
Hold on. And then I want to do 24-21 for my low. So it's either going to be 24-21 Niners or it's going to be 31-27. Am I allowed to do that?
Sure.
Say yours again.
I got 27-24.
So you're like in the middle of what I have.
But I said I think the 49ers would have like a 10-point lead, like 27-17 for like a good quarter, and then like out of nowhere, like the Eagles making like a little drop. I feel like the Niners are gonna take like a nice sizable lead for a good portion of the game, and then the Eagles start climbing the way back, and the 49ers like hold stand, like they hold firm.
I really hope it's a good game. Like even if